Everyone, my name is Kylie James. I am a certified nutritionist at Koru Nutrition. I am here today to talk to you about the top 5 foods that can help boost libido. So our theme at Koru Nutrition this month is sex and libido and nutrition tips to help increase your friskiness in the bedroom and passion, and doing that through foods that we should be consuming. So we'll get into it. So there are a number of reasons why your libido can be low, and this is a real issue for relationships and abilities for couples to bond if they're not connecting in the bedroom. So a huge factor is psychological reasons. So anxiety, stress, depression, they're all huge, and especially in these current times with COVID, uncertainty with jobs and finances and schooling. There's a lot of stress, depression, and anxiety. They're all on the rise. Medications is another one. Antidepressant medications are huge for reducing libido, as well as many more. Self-esteem and body image, again, are huge for reducing libido. Also to trauma as a child. Hormones is another one too, like testosterone and estrogen are really important for supporting the immune system. Poor circulation and blood flow, and of course diet. So really, to support a healthy libido, you need a healthy diet. So full of those good healthy fats, whole fruits and vegetables, and antioxidants are really helpful. And you really want to avoid those trans fats, those saturated fats, those sugar and all those processed foods. So those are all your takeout, your hamburger, your fries, your pizzas, your cakes, your cookies, and your refined grains like your white bread, your white pasta, and your white rice. So top 5 foods to boost libido. Ginkgo Biloba is a huge one. And you've probably seen that in health food stores, and I've actually seen it in the health section of supermarkets as well. So Ginkgo Biloba is from China, and it's been grown for thousands of years and has a plethora of health benefits that people use Ginkgo Biloba for. So the interesting thing about Ginkgo Biloba, it has the ability to improve blood levels of nitric oxide, which really helps to improve circulation by dilating or making those blood vessels bigger. And this can help with various symptoms of sexual dysfunction by improving blood flow to the areas, both with males and females as well. So there was research done on Ginkgo Biloba for antidepressant-induced sexual dysfunction. So what the research showed that after consuming 60 to 120 milligrams of Ginkgo Biloba daily, both male and female participants noticed improvements in all 4 phases of sexual response cycle. So they noticed improvements with increased sexual desire, increase in excitement, so better erections and more lubrication with women, more orgasms and better orgasms, and also resolution, that sort of afterglow from having sex. So what the research showed that the effects were actually stronger in female participants, although the male participants also reaped the benefits. And Ginkgo Biloba can be taken in various different forms. So liquid extract, you can take it in capsules, tablet, you can even take it as a tea. I do see Ginkgo Biloba in a powder format, so you can take a scoop of that and put that in your smoothie in the morning. Another really great food for boosting libido is chocolate. So no surprise there. Throughout history, chocolate has been a symbol of desire, not just because of its delicious taste, because of its power to improve sexual pleasure. So the thing about dark chocolate is it actually helps to increase serotonin and dopamine levels in the brain. And serotonin helps us to feel happy, to feel content, and dopamine really helps us to get those sort of pleasure, helps us to feel pleasure. So it really can help get us like in the mood, so to speak. But chocolate also contains another chemical called phenethylamine. So I got that right. So this is a compound that actually helps us to produce that feeling or sensation of love. So given if you have low mood, stress, can really be strength to low sexual drive. Having a few dark squares of chocolate a day is a great way to pump up the passion. You really want to stay away from milk chocolate because that has less of the cocoa and more of the sugar and obviously some processed foods and ingredients that we don't want. Cocoa also shows to increase blood flow, which aids in the stimulation during sex. And what research has shown that chocolate is actually more beneficial for libido in terms of the psychological issues with libido as opposed to physical. So if you're someone that's struggling with depression, anxiety, stress, then chocolate is probably a good option for you to sort of help boost your libido. Number 3, believe it or not, pistachio nuts have a role in boosting our libido. So pistachio nuts have a ton of health benefits. They can help lower blood pressure, control weight, and reduce the risk of heart disease. But they may also help reduce symptoms of erectile dysfunction. So in one study, men who consumed 3.5 ounces of pistachio nuts per day, so you're looking at like less than half a cup of pistachio nuts a day, actually experience increased blood flow to the penis and actually firmer erections. So again, really simple to incorporate into your diet. And actually, if you follow us on Facebook and Instagram, we've posted this really cool recipe, chocolate bark with pistachio nuts and pomegranates. So this is like a great aphrodisiac chocolate bark that you can have on your romantic night with your partner. So yeah, really incorporate those pistachio nuts into your diet. Okay, no surprise, oysters. We've all heard about oysters helping to boost libido, but also clams and scallops too. And the reason being is that they contain tons of vitamin D and zinc. And these are really good at helping to boost testosterone and estrogen levels, which can really heighten sexual desire. So oysters in particular are an excellent source of zinc and vitamin D. So just to give you an example, 6 raw oysters contain 32 milligrams or 291% of the daily value for zinc and 269 IUs or 67% of your recommended daily intake for vitamin D. So again, zinc, really important for boosting testosterone levels, but this also helps to aid in blood flow to the sexual organs in both males and females. Another great way to boost testosterone is getting to the gym and building muscle mass, because increasing that muscle mass is a great way to increase that testosterone as well. So if you're not a big fan of oysters, you can feast on lobster and crab as well. These also have tons of zinc, not so much vitamin D, so you may want to look at supplementing with vitamin D or getting out there in the sun and exposing your skin to vitamin D so you can make it that way. And number 5, last and not least, maca. So maca is a root vegetable. It's actually part of the cruciferous family, and it mainly grows in central Peru. And you're probably, again, seeing maca more and more in health food stores and actually in the health section in the supermarket as well. It's considered a superfood, but for years it's been used to help enhance fertility and sexual drive. So I actually found a lot of studies on maca. So a 12-week study of men taking maca, so taking 15 to 3,000 milligrams a day, 42% of men experience increased sex drive. But another study showed that just 6 weeks taking the maca improved sexual desire and sexual drive, but it also actually helped to treat mild erectile dysfunction in men as well. And some evidence suggests that maca may actually help to combat that loss in libido that may occur as a side effect from taking those antidepressant medications. So most studies say that 1.3 to 3.5 grams daily will help to boost libido, and this can be seen as in at least 2 weeks of taking it. So anywhere between that 2 to 12-week period. And again, maca can be taken in numerous forms. It can be taken in capsule, liquid extracts, but again, easy way is a scoop of that in a powder, put it in your smoothie, and along with your Ginkgo Biloba, and then you're away laughing to the bedroom. So those are my top 5 boosting foods for boosting libido. I hope you found that helpful. And again, please go onto our Instagram and Facebook, and you'll see a lot more information and tidbits with regards to nutrition and boosting libido and things like that. Next month, September, we are looking at nutrition for returning to school, healthy school lunches, and of course, looking at boosting the immune system, because obviously we're getting into more bigger crowds. So yeah, so immune and school, returning to school with respect to lunches is our next topic for September. So have a great day, everyone, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.